Yo, yo. What's good, y'all? What's poppin'? We back once again. More college basketball for you guys. Today we got the Demons of Northwestern State going up against the Antelopes of Grand Canyon University. We're gonna give you a live coverage as soon as tip off starts. If you don't know who I am Push Play the DJ. I'm a variety content creator, sports broadcaster, jack of all trades, content creator, and I'm happy to provide y'all with more college basketball from the Mountain West Conference with Grand Canyon University, the Lopes, looking to have another successful season as they play the Demons of Northwestern State. Northwestern State based out of Louisiana. So gonna have some good action for you guys tonight. I know some of y'all probably are sweating some bets out. Hopefully got some parlays that you're trying to cash out on. So if this is one of the games that you gotta, that you're trying to sweat, come through and enjoy some college basketball with your boy. We got more college basketball this weekend, and going into next week as well. So we are packed with sports all weekend long. All right, we just waiting for tip off to start. Woo! Hope everybody feeling well tonight. Happy Friday. Cheers to the weekend. What was that? Oh. All right. Let's get it.
It's a sparkling night in the desert to celebrate the Lopes in college basketball. Mountain West basketball brought to you by Wecopa Casino and Resort. And of course, we're talking about Grand Canyon heading into the holiday season. And they've got a visitor that's looking to stir things up out of Louisiana. Northwestern State, a gifted mid-major team. GCU makes it clear we're above that mid-major level now. After a loss to St. Louis, they really, really want to get back to their winning ways. And the chef is in the kitchen. He's not the chef. I'm not the chef. No. He's Dan Bickley. I'm Darren Sutton. But we all try to be chefs during the holidays, right? We think we are. And we're always changing out ingredients, and it's very important. That's what's going on right now with Grand Canyon basketball. There is a chef. He is the head coach, Bryce Drew, but he's changing some of the ingredients to make it just
Bryce Drew's that dude.
Yes, and Bryce Drew wants this next meal to be extra tough, Darren. What they've done primarily, they're sitting down Effie Demerel. They're putting Wilhelm Breidenbach in the starting lineup. They're also bringing Dusty Stromer off the bench. But Wilhelm Breidenbach, they're hoping brings some more experience, better ball movement, maybe some better shot selection.
Let's hit Stromer right away. He needs to get hot. He had a big game early on, a bunch bunch of assists, bunch of points scored. He can be that guy again.
Yeah, they want him to be the elite marksman, sharpshooter from the outside. He's struggling, shooting 23% from the field. We got to get Dusty going here, Darren.
Well, the one man they know who is getting going, as a matter of fact, points have gone up each and every game. Single digits, double digits, and then higher and higher until it was up to 21 is Mackay. This is what's gone on over the last couple of days.
Look at those numbers. He didn't shoot the ball well at St. Louis, but he produced a lot of points, got to the free throw line, playing with a lot of aggression. Good to see it. I'm real happy for Mackay.
Mackay getting a wonderful opportunity. Great atmosphere, of course, in-house. And to take our night a little bit further and put it in its proper perspective, Dr. Paul Denuser. Here's our opening prayer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the beautiful Global Credit Union Arena at Grand Canyon University for tonight's men's basketball matchup between the Demons of Northwestern State University and your Grand Canyon University Antelopes. Tonight's game is presented by Wekopaw Casino Resort, an enterprise of the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation. Please welcome to the court, Madam President for the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation, Sandra Petilla, to present tonight's game ball to GCU head coach Bryce Drew. Thank you, Wekopaw Casino Resort and the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation for your support of Grand Canyon University Athletics.
Bryce Drew can definitely go to a major program and run it amok.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you all please rise if you are able. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin this evening's competition with the word of prayer. Tonight's prayer is led by Timothy Cato Bolden. Cato works as a CDL bus driver for GCU Fleet Services and is also the advisor for the Native American Club at GCU. In addition, Cato is a missionary with the Valley Hope Fellowship Church.
Let's pray. Father God, tonight our hearts are full of thanksgiving. God, we thank you for your goodness. Bless the Native community here at GCU, and may tonight's game be about showing your love in all we do. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Rick Cabrera is the head coach.
I wonder if that's that's the thing that they always do. That's dope.
Something with this Northwestern State program, but you look at the work he did at Tallahassee Community College in just a couple of years there, took them all the way to the national semifinals, won 52 games, lost just 16 times, assistant coach at Arkansas State Austin Peay, and of course his time at Tennessee Tech. He's a graduate of Tennessee Tech. He's got 2 degrees from Tennessee Tech. This is a challenge for him, but he did it at Tallahassee Community College. And look, he's got some talented athletes that you've got to respect. Some athletes that have done some special things. Our starting lineup tonight for both teams, presented by our good friends and partners, the official dairy provider of Grand Canyon University, Shamrock Farms. Izzy Miles has had his big moments, certainly. Thomas right in the middle of it all. He can be special. Matter of fact, he's averaging almost 18.
Yeah, and Izzy Miles, Lopes fans might remember him last year. He was a guard for Tarleton State. He's one of the talented backcourt members on this team. Micah Thomas is their biggest problem to handle.
What's up, pizza?
Brian Moore Jr. spins it in off the glass.
Yeah, if y'all still playing, I'll come hop on afterwards.
Starting lineup for Grand Canyon presented again by Shamrock Farms. You can expound upon what you talked about a moment ago, just a bit of a different look, and also looking to inspire a couple players who aren't in the lineup.
No doubt about it. Makai Williams, like I said, he's bringing a lot of experience, a lot of scoring punch, got to the free throw line a lot against St. Louis, but I think really it's more about connectivity, ball movement, playing with intelligence, and if things just weren't locking with the previous iteration of the Lopes starting five, and you never know in basketball. You talked a lot about cooking and recipes. They're also wild chemistry experiments. You never know what's going to pop. Hopefully this one will reach a higher level for the Lopes.
Look, if you look at it just at the numbers, this is a win that is expected to occur for Grand Canyon. You can never take that for granted. We all know that around college basketball. Let's be honest. Grand Canyon hopes to do exactly what Northwestern State hopes to do tonight, but they hope to do it in March and ruin someone's season. So don't kid yourself. The team out of Louisiana would like nothing more than to keep a team that limped out of St. Louis limping at home. That in mind, Fullerton Financial, keys to the game. What are they?
Number one, reset. Bryce Drew basically called out his team for a lack of toughness. Those words cut deep. Real curious to see the intensity level to start the game. And number two, shooting straight. The Lopes missed 14 consecutive shots in the second half in St. Louis, 28% for the game. They've got to get better than that, and I think it starts with better ball movement, better shot selection, Darren.
It's been an interesting journey so far for this Lopes team. Again, they've watched their sister on campus on the volleyball side get comfortable with the growth in conference and all of a sudden playing like a team that could be playing in postseason. They've watched the female version, the women, play basketball. They've grabbed their first victory. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy when you move into conference play. They know this. Nights like tonight are about growing. It's a win. You've got to get a win, but you better grow too.
You're so right about that, and you better grow some confidence as well. You've got the Acrisure Classic next week. You've got a couple of big boy programs that you're going to be facing. You want to build something good tonight and kind of use that as a platform for next week.
Williams has been a great story. We were talking about the points he has scored. It's been 8, 11, 15, then 20 in succession. Those have been his 4 games, kind of a coming alive party. And look, he was 1 of 9 from distance against St. Louis, but don't forget, he was 58% from 3 in his first 3, so I don't want to overlook and get stuck at that 1 of 9.
Still going out of bounds.
And I think it says a lot about Makai Williams and Caleb Shaw. These are the returning players from last year, and for them to accept roles on the bench with a whole bunch of new
Demon basketball.
It speaks a lot to their maturity and their ability to be really good teammates. Now Makai Williams gets his extended chance.
Micah Thomas, you spoke about him. He controls the offense, penetrating. Thomas, couple
Bringing
years
it down low to the post.
Against Arizona. Down to McHale. He lit him up. It was in a loss, but he had a massive game.
Hook shot no good. Rebound by GCU.
J.C. Riley Jr. He came with coach from Tallahassee Community College.
What up, bro?
Atlanta, Georgia.
What's good?
And he's a strong finisher at the rim. Lopes going to have to contain him tonight.
Well, what a great story it's been. All these in and out of lineups. Number 10's not been in and out of the lineup.
Oh, that's buckets. That was a bucket. That was a bucket. 3-0 Grand Canyon.
Is now 4 of 11 from distance, but it's 13 points. It's 11 rebounds. Heck, it's nearly 5 assists. What a season he's having.
He gives you everything on the basketball court, including effort. Ranks 20th in the nation.
GCU was, well, yesterday they were a 16.5-point favorite.
He's in every column. There isn't a column in which he doesn't live. And that
Oh, nice bucket. Beautiful step back.
He's good for about 6 points a game.
GCU up by 1.
16 recently against North Alabama.
And back to Nana for a second. You don't show up in all those statistical columns unless you're a very active player. And I think that's one of the highlights of Nana's game.
Standing 6'8", playing taller than 6'8".
Big bucket. Oh, hope that dude ain't hurt.
Comes up a little, so Nana's coming up a little sore, hurt his ankle, but that pass from Wilhelm Breidenbach is exactly why he is in the starting lineup.
For 3.
Exactly what Bryce Drew
No good. Off the mark.
Nana fights for the rebound. He gets it after the miss. Micah Thomas again. It was 20. Back in 2022, he scored against the Arizona Wildcats. Micah Thomas, 5 in that white jersey.
Yeah, that's a good player right there.
Oh.
Run to the basket, a little firm. A rare turnover from Nana.
Now here you go, nice little backdoor cut. Wilhelm Breidenbach finding Makai underneath for the layup. They had another clear backdoor cut on the other hand here with Brian Moore Jr. Unfortunately committed a turnover on the play.
2 to open things up. Kate will be with us in just a bit. We're certainly glad you're spending, maybe it's the beginning of your holidays if you're able to start early. Oh, some of you got the entire week off next week. Why not? Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Good active feet on defense there from
GCU ball.
Good start for the Lopes. Not sure if intensity is something you can gauge with your eyes in the first few minutes, but I do expect a much more intentional, purposeful outing for the Lopes tonight.
Northwestern stayed a program that's been to the NCAA tournament on 3 occasions, but they've won games in 2 of those 3 visits. They beat Iowa a couple of years ago at the Palace of Auburn Hills, an unforgettable night about a decade and a half ago. Banging with the body, clearing space.
Lining for 3. Bucket.
Rattles home. Another 3 from Makai Williams. His
8-2 GCU.
Yeah, nothing like a little home cooking to get that shooting percentage going in the right direction.
Connectivity on defense, you said. Communication on defense was a big important part of things. There's a defensive stop right in the middle. Trying to lead out.
Oh, turnover.
That one was knocked away. That's a pair of turnovers now for the Lopes. Each team with 2. Beautiful mid-range jumper. That one drops in. Pretty look that time. There is Thomas.
Yeah, this is an all Southland tournament player from a year ago, and as you mentioned,
Yeah, Northwestern from the Southland Conference, and GCU part of the Mountain West.
4 from distance, 29 at Northern Alabama in a recent game. He scored a bunch of points, and by the way, he's well over 1,000 points, and he's trying to get there tonight.
Yo, Super, you got any plays you doing today?
That includes 280 points at JUCO, so he's more like 12, 1,300 in his good career. Thomas, one to watch tonight.
You mentioned how Rick Cabrera is really desperately trying to create some excitement in Northwestern State. Looked on their website, they're already featuring kids' early signings for next year. They're really banging that drum.
Going out on the road, taking on some tough teams. Henley lines up a 3, and it's firm. Right
over the back.
Fighting for the rebound, and they'll whistle him. Wilhelm grabbing 4 rebounds per game again, getting the start in this one. He's good for 11 rebounds per 40 minutes of play.
And here's a look at it. Wilhelm Breidenbach gets caught coming over the top. He knew it. And Effie Demerol first in off the bench. 3.5 minutes into the game.
Stromer as well. Dusty Stromer.
Yep. The Lopes need both to pick their games up.
Caleb Shaw joins the trio of new players onto the hardwood. For the Lopes, by the way, as that turnover over and back violation, they've got 3 field goal makes Grand Canyon, and they've assisted on all 3. That's a good way to start.
Pre-game and talking to Bryce Drew, I believe it was you, asked him, you know, what was the message to the team? And he's like, plural messages. There were many of them.
8-4 GCU.
There was a lot of course correction going on in the practice gym this week.
Let me tell you how nice my broadcast partner is. I was late to the meeting. He can credit me with the question. All I did was listen.
Was Kate.
I was late, and I appreciate my broadcast partners. Probably you or Kate.
Yeah. It was definitely
guys asked good questions, and I thank you.
Well, back it for 3. Hands off. But got the offensive rebound. Bring it up and the foul.
With or without the miss, and he's going to go to the line. That scrappy offensive rebound. Nice start.
Yeah, the bench reacting very, very well for FA. Needed to start performing. Good start for the man from Turkey.
At Global Credit Union, just like here at Grand Canyon University, the world is full of possibilities. The GCU family enjoys accounts with no fees, a convenient branch on campus, and a custom mobile app that makes it easy to manage your money. But you also get the Lopes debit card with discounts on and off campus. Together, we're an unbeatable team. Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities.
This is actually, I think, like my second or third time watching GCU, because I usually just see them in the tournament.
It's far more simple, more human.
Ooh.
It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care. guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Tonight's telecast is brought to you by Global Credit Union, the premier financial institution of Grand Canyon University. By the Raffi Law Group, Arizona's top personal injury attorney. Call Raffi. Wekopa Casino Resort. Welcome to We. Shamrock Farms, the official milk of the Lopes. And by Fullerton Financial Planning, helping Arizona families plan well today for the life they imagine tomorrow.
Kate Longworth, welcome you back here to the Global Credit Union Arena, where right now the Lopes have a 4-point lead over the Demons. Well, many of the kids are home for the holidays. This was the final day of classes, so they have headed home to spend Thanksgiving with their families. But I'll tell you what, the noise level's still loud here, the energy's still here, and Thanksgiving celebrations are still happening here on campus for others. An annual Thanksgiving meal was served to all the coaches here for all the different athletic programs. Jamie Boggs, athletic director in her department, organized an annual meal where they celebrate their coaches and the staffs of the teams, recognizing that those leaders spend a lot of time away from their families and a lot of time on the road and a lot of late hours. So it showed them how thankful they were for them with a great meal.
Love that.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Well, if you ask your leaders to be servant leaders, it's nice if the bosses are servant leaders as well. You know, that's wonderful. That's very well said. Nice little moment, an offensive rebound, and
this is
attempts. One of them rings in and out. Just to talk about F.A., he only played 5 minutes at St. Louis. He didn't score at all.
No, and Bryce Drew called him out by name after the game and basically said, look, if you're that big and that strong, you can't get pushed around.
Nice. Nice bounce pass for the bucket.
I'm hoping that's what we're going to see tonight.
9-6, GCU.
At that time, Northwestern State 9-3 is the score. Loom put that one home. Mustafa Loom out of Senegal. A couple of big moments already.
The three! Bucket! Oh my goodness, they are going crazy from beyond the arc.
The bench. Caleb Shaw. He was teed up, I believe, for that.
Wow.
What?
Gave the bench of Northwestern State some smoke after that made three. I don't know if there was some chirping going on. I'm guessing there might have been.
What do you do?
3 of 5 from distance to start. Must have heard something. I would hope he heard something.
Because he certainly didn't see anything. Caleb's back was to the official who teed him up.
He got attacked? Hey, yo, what's going on?
In an arena this
Yo, why these refs are acting soft, man? These refs are acting soft. Right? He didn't do nothing. He didn't throw a gesture, nothing. But he gonna give him a tag. Like, come on.
They're 5 3-pointers. That's what you want to see.
Thomas can do a lot of things well, including shooting almost 90% from the line this year. So kind of a surprising technical.
Very much so.
I know I'm surprised.
Yeah, because it's not like this game has been going on and tensions have been building. It's very
Right.
early into the
Like, he hit a
game.
bucket. He just looked.
That kind of exchange.
It's like he didn't do no gesture or whatnot. Loose ball.
Good effort, but
Out of bounds.
it's a turnover.
Bro, come on. Like, why are y'all giving text?
Go food shopping for Thanksgiving tomorrow. That kind of edge that Shaw had just a moment ago.
You're going to need it to get your car through the aisle.
Yeah, get your card. And I thought I beat the system this morning getting to Costco for the quote-unquote.
What up? What up, Kiro?
The line was like I was waiting for a ride at Disneyland at 9 a.m.
Hit him again.
Shaw.
Bucket. Oh, no good.
Back of the iron. And that's all good.
Good save on the rebound by Northwestern State.
For all of you out there, we thank you for spending.
Oh, offensive foul? What?
Thanksgiving week so special in so many different ways.
And Jumawan steps firm.
Oh, no, I got to see this again.
Draws a foul.
Bro.
Yeah, Landon is coming off a season-high 13 points for the Demons.
Where's the put?
Trying to draw the charge.
Bro,
Quite gets
wasn't that not a push-off?
Jumawan.
Was that not a push-off?
He's a media major, so we pull for him after this game is over to continue to grow in our space. And in our industry,
Yo, what's up with these refs, bro?
media space. JUCO, he was a good player at Lee College, landed. And again, from Hawaii.
You know, the interesting thing about the Demons, head coach Rick Cabrera trying to build...
I'm not crazy, right? For 3. Oh, that was too hard. Like, I'm not crazy, right? My man literally took his left shoulder and threw him off. And they call a blocking foul. That's insane. Oh, big turnover.
That's a pair of turnovers.
The ref has his brain to that. No good. Well, bro. Sloppy play on both sides of the ball right now.
Right now that we're seeing with Grand Canyon, the effort's there, the heart is there, defensively there's there, but that's 4 turnovers already early.
Yeah, and there are elements about this team, as Bryce Drew has stressed to them, there are standards at GCU now that these players have to meet and have to reach, and in some areas they just haven't done it. And one of the interesting things to me, Darren, was after the 2 exhibition games on the road at Baylor against USC, this team thought they had a lot of resilience because of the way they clawed back in those 2 games, but they're exhibitions. You really don't get a real feel for what's going to happen when the real stuff begins in exhibitions.
UC Riverside transfer Caleb Smith comes on, number 22.
Open for 3. Bucket. Can't need nobody wide open on the top of the arc. Come on now. Oh, what's to say? Down by 1. We're going for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, though. Misses the layup.
Not that time. Stromer with the miss on the front end. You're right, that's just the second 3-point make for Omar Akbekbola at this point this year.
Bro.
Shaw takes in the pump fake. He'll be whistled for a foul that time.
Come on, bro.
Justin Redmond, the sophomore, drawing him in.
You got to have that better discipline than that, bro.
On that play, but he did draw Caleb in, jumped into him, got the foul, got some free throws. This basketball team,
watch the next call, probably will be up. It's gonna be like my man, like I understand that call because he fell for the pump fake, but my man's was already falling to the ground, and then like found a way to shift his body so he can get the call.
Shaw sits down. That's a couple of fouls on him. Moore comes back on.
Once again, if you're watching and you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, and also make sure you come to Twitch and drop a follow on Twitch. We're almost at 1,100 on YouTube and almost at 10,000 on Twitch.
I agree. Brings a lot of grit, a lot of toughness to the floor. Elements this team definitely needs.
First lead for Northwestern State tonight. They lead at 13-12. As Dan pointed out, 4-4 from the free throw line.
Our rotation cuts to the middle of the paint. Step back, no good. Offensive rebound, GCU.
Offensive rebounds for Smith. Moore, the mid-major player of the year nationally a year ago, has found a home here at Grand Canyon. New York born and raised. Beautiful.
Easy.
From underneath the bucket, and Efe's the beneficiary.
What a great find from Jaden Henley. He was looking out on the perimeter for an open 3-point shooter, and out of the corner of his right eye, he saw big Efe right there in the paint lurking, and he got him the ball.
3 offensive rebounds thus far for Grand Canyon, and 3 second chance points, too. Those are hustle plays.
Oh, trying to go for the double, got stuffed. Big block.
Moore loses his footing and turns the basketball over.
I'm not sure they got that right. I think that might still be Lopes' possession, but hey, no matter. This play at the rim from Efe. Here's the bucket. Here's Jaden Henley looking, finds Efe right there in the paint. Big guy puts it in, and on the other end, recovers defensively from under the basket to go up and challenge J.C. Riley Jr. That's the impact Bryce Drew is looking for right there.
Efe's playing like he's on.
Am I gonna do a Clippers last sheet? I would love to. But since I don't, so like I don't have the rights to like show the game. But I could do like a broadcast, like an audio broadcast. So like I could watch I'll be watching the game, but I won't be able to show it to y'all. If y'all down for that, I'll definitely do it.
Into the paint, little Euro step and a foul. He got creative, and I wondered where Mr.
All right, then we got a media timeout.
It worked out. There is some energy from GCU, but they're getting some fight from the team, the Demons, out of Louisiana.
Oh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water, y'all.
Love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Credit Union One offers everything you need to get the most out of your accounts every day. With digital banking, you can pay bills online, set up personalized budgeting tools, easily transfer money between accounts, and more. Plus, you can get paid up to 2 days sooner when you set up direct deposit. Get started at cu1.com.
11:49 as you take a peek at the standing in the first half. Grand Canyon's had their hands full a bit. And again, the thing I think they would tell you, Dan Bickley, it's too many turnovers against this unique team.
Antelopes.
Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Natchitoches.
Some fun alums. I'm a Bobby Hebert. That's what excites me the most.
And Ed Orgeron, famous LSU coach who was famous for saying, "Go Cat." Just like that. By the way, it's actually pronounced Natchitoches. You would never know it from that spelling. It is the oldest permanent settlement in the Louisiana Purchase, Darren. So there's your Natchitoches trivia for today. Natchitoches,
Louisiana.
That's it. It looks like Natchitoches, just like you said.
Yes.
But it's that, it's the regional dialect.
Natchitoches, Louisiana.
That's it.
Nice. Natchitoches.
Natchitoches.
Parish seat of Natchitoches, Louisiana, in that same parish. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and you had mentioned, I think the Lopes have maybe a little more fight on their hands than they might have anticipated. They're going to have to grind their way through this, one possession at a time. It's one of those things, you come out with a reset, you want to kind of atone for a previous loss. You want to get up by 20 points right away, but it doesn't work like that. The way you build a 20-point lead is very slowly, possession by possession.
Jaden Henley. 31 points. Last couple of games.
All right. GCU about 3.
I've scored a lot. I've shared it with the other team too many times, so he'll look to button that up.
We've talked a lot about the development of Jaden Henley as a point guard. That's the one area of his game he needs to clean up, the turnovers.
Yet it's funny when you talk about Nana and the way he has played, as again they scrap and scrape and draw another Lopes foul. Nana, one of the top players in the Mountain West Conference, assist to turnover ratio. And yes, he belongs on that list with the amount of assists he has this year. Though he's not the true point guard. And you got Henley quite a ways away from the basket, scrapping defensively. Kate, what did you learn down there?
Well, I was able to check in with Coach Shaw, and he said that right now he wants the team to kind of focus on looking forward, pushing the ball down the court. He said they are having some great defense, but it needs to start translating when they're taking the ball down the court, ball screen coverage, and he said they really want to try to get FA back in front out there so they can't get to the paint as easy.
Thank you, Kate. By the way, that's now 2 on Shaw and 2 on Henley.
Yeah, early foul trouble for the Lopes. Jaden Henley didn't like that call one bit. He wasn't certain what he did wrong.
Oh.
To the bucket, scrapping, scraping, and it's taken right away.
Oh, man, ripped it out of his hands.
Makes you a little bit more fearless.
Yeah, call a tech for that. Yeah, call a tech for that one.
And that is very
no, you see, that's an evident tech.
in St. Louis, where they had a young point guard.
Yeah, no, you stupid. You stupid, right? Because you over here, you go into somebody's face. You go into somebody's face right in front of the ref. You deserve a tech for that. Right? Yeah. Hard body play. I respect it. But don't do nothing else stupid. Discipline. Yeah. Now, I will say, buddy on Grand Canyon, you know, he kind of wild. He kind of wild for snitching. He kind of wild for snitching because he definitely like, yo, what about him?
Both of them slide.
What about him?
Either that, Darren, or there's a level of heat and smoke going on down there that we can't hear from here.
Correct. Couple dropped in. 17-15 is the number. Brian Moore Jr. Moore had 7 points in 17 minutes in St. Louis in that game earlier this year. 16 points against Youngstown. It was a loss, but boy, did he play well.
No doubt. And in both those games, the commonality was, look, there is no shame in losing to St. Louis. That's a good program. That's a good team. It's a tough place to play. But you want to be a little more competitive. I know Brian Mueller expects that. I know Jerry Colangelo expects that, especially when you get hit in the face. How are you going to react in situations like that?
Nice double team on Smith on a give and go. He couldn't find his way to the bucket. So Stromer says, I'll take it myself. That rings it out. Created a very nice look, though.
Sure did. Gets a mark on the shot. Thought that was going to drop for him, and it didn't.
17-15. Northwestern State giving Grand Canyon a heck of a game so far. They're methodical when they set things up. They're being patient. Because of the foul trouble, they're pushing it in the paint. Step back from distance and a miss that time. High up above things more with the rebound. Grand Canyon has out-rebounded the Demons 11-5. Reidenbach gets banged by a couple.
He got fouled, but look, he was about to travel.
And I think on that play, you saw kind of what Bryce Drew wants to see more of. Crisp passing, decisive passing, cutting to the basket, no standing there holding the ball and dribbling. And it was created a lot of space on that, got a foul out of it.
No whistle for the foul that time. Both teams now move into the bonus with that whistle. Send Grand Canyon to the line. Next time out, next whistle sends Grand Canyon to the line. So here we are at the 10-15 mark. Both teams in the bonus in the first half of this game.
That's crazy. How are both of y'all in the bonus and it's not even 10 minutes in the game?
No, you don't. But I guess you do with Grand Canyon.
Kickball violation? Oh, out of bounds.
I mean, if Grand Canyon at least pulls even in that area, that it is what it's got to be. You're right, though. See if Nana can infuse some energy into this game.
17-15 GCU ahead by 2.
He does have 3 points. A pair of rebounds as well. 17-15. Stromer, 3 bodies he tries to sneak through, and somehow he's bailed out with the whistle. Yeah. And it will send the Lopes.
Now that one, I don't know.
He kind of found himself in no man's land with that basketball. Got the foul. It's a proper call. A lot of contact as he's tried to split that double there.
Dusty's been to the line 10 times this year. You would hope with more playing time that number will increase, but he's made 9 of 10.
Yeah. And that's exactly the kind of shooting that you're expecting from him from the perimeter. So you got to think a hot streak has got to be right around.
I don't know about these calls are kind of wild.
Yeah, boy, what a smooth and pretty stroke that is. Stromer again had 10 plus 5 assists against Purdue Fort Wayne. 10 points, 5 assists. 8 points, just 1 assist against St. Louis. But in his last 3 games, as he makes them both, he's gone 1 of 8, 2 of 8, 2 of 8 from the floor.
Yeah, he's missed 14 of his 19 three-pointers this year. That has to change over the course of time.
It is interesting, though. I still marvel, quite honestly, at
He flopped.
that his play has earned him.
Oh, bad shot. Jump ball, possession.
The basketball underneath.
Micah Thomas trying hard to draw the foul on that play, didn't get it.
And I guess as we see Coach
Possession of GCU.
Finish the thought on Stromer is this. Yeah. He played as he did for a couple of years, 69 games at Gonzaga. And with the setting there, he wanted more playing time elsewhere, where he found it here. Now, again, that's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. But again, after a couple of years of not
kicking it out.
Man, he's got it.
Easy lay.
Brian Moore Jr.
Very intentional with the basketball. Great drive using his strength.
I don't know if that makes sense. That ramble about strong.
No. It makes perfect sense. And along those lines, I think one of the issues GCU has faced this year is, as Bryce Drew has pointed out, you got a handful of guys who either didn't play last year or didn't play a ton last year, and trying to get them full in rhythm, it's obviously taken some time. Dusty's one of them.
And Dusty can play. He proved it all through high school, through his time on the travel ball circuit. Heavily recruited player. They don't just slip you into Gonzaga and do you favors, as he wanted to know that he was in the act of shooting, is what he's saying. Well, either way, you're going to the line if they got you on a whistle. It was a moment ago.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Getting the ball up the court in a hurry, gets it to the perimeter. Brian Moore Jr. right to the rim, right off the glass. That's intentional, purpose-driven basketball. That's what Bryce Drew wants to see.
The pride of Harlem, New York is Brian Moore Jr. Earned his business degree. He's a college graduate. Graduated from Norfolk. Talks about the loss of his grandmother as a young teen and escaping to outdoor courts to cope with someone who was so important in his life. And all those times on outdoor courts in Harlem where he finally got spotted by a couple of really good travel ball coaches that invited him to join the circuit, so we'll even help pay.
GCU extending that lead to 8.
Look, we all know there's different ways to cope when you have loss, and maybe throwing yourself in activity and physical fitness for a young team. There may not be a better idea for a young team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Basketball can be a great respite for a young man dealing with a lot of things. Amari Stoudemire, former Sun's great. He hit the NBA like a storm, dunking on everybody. And he would later say his rough upbringing, he would take aggression out on the rim. All the frustrations he felt as a person in life, he'd take out on the rim.
Yo, Super, you was not lying.
Crowd a little perturbed. Of course, they want every call to go the home team's way. Don't blame them.
Woo.
But that's 17 fouls thus far called in this one.
Yeah, that looked like a clean strip from Mackay.
Broderick Turner with the miss.
But you have to realize when refs are calling you close, don't reach.
Basketball slips free after that beautiful penetration and pass. Almost out.
Gets it off for 3. Buckets!
Right back together, a triple from Mackay.
Nothing like a beautifully executed three.
GCU up by double digits.
That's 8 points for Mackay now. There you go.
From distance.
Mackay Williams flashing from the outside again, making the most of his spot in the starting lineup, gives the Lopes their first double-digit lead of the night.
I'm a busy mom. I'm also a Phoenix police officer devoted to keeping our community safe.
I'm a Little League coach. And I'm a Phoenix police detective, and a part of the team here too.
Find endless career options with one of America's best large employers.
Ready, set, Ford! Get the thrills, get the adventure, and get the savings during the first ever Bronctober. On now at Arizona's largest Ford dealership, Sanderson Ford. Lease a new Bronco for only $399. Lease a new Bronco Sport for only $299. Purchase a new F-150 for only $44,899. Don't miss Bronctober savings. Shop and compare with no hassle, no pressure, and no nonsense.
Don't forget, we got UC Santa Barbara versus Nevada tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Of a run here right now, leading Northwestern State 26-15 with just over 8 to go here in the first half. Well, we have mentioned that several of the Havocs have gone home for the holidays, but judging by the loudness in here, I think there's a lot of Havocs in training, and that is a reminder to all young Lopes fans that you can join the Future Havocs Club for free and get access to awesome GCU gear and experiences. You can sign up now at gculopes.com/futurehavocs, and it's a lot of fun when you go to any of the GCU events around campus. You'll see a little passport out and a kind of a check-in table at events, and they have a lot of great things for young kids out there. And as we always mention, guys, it's just such a great community event to come out here, especially when you have a Thanksgiving or the holiday breaks coming up with Christmas and such, that you can bring the family out here, enjoy a game. And we've mentioned it before, maybe you coach a youth sports team. It's great for them to get out here and dream big.
Do it, Kate. You're exactly right. Really good reminder through the holidays. It's just and that kind of exclusive. This is your table only to be a part of things for a young person. I love it. 10-0 run, by the way, for the Lopes. They have assisted on 7 field goals, 7 assists on 7 field goals. So there are very positive things. For a team that is 4th in the Mountain
Kickball violation
overall in scoring. Scoring defense, they're 9th. So they're, you look at some things at that 2-2 record, Dan, and then you start diving into the numbers as they stand with everybody else in their conference, and there really isn't anything alarming on the negative side. They're making a ton of free throws, 2nd in the conference, GCU, and making free throws.
Yep.
Plenty of positives.
Oh, listen, I think the roster composition, I think the individual talent, I think some of the individual talents, we have not nearly seen the ceiling of this group yet. Yeah, there's a lot of positives inside this program.
A really good rebound.
You see you trying to extend that lead.
I think we've seen 5th in rebounding margin in the conference.
7.5 left to go in the first half.
A step back.
Step back, no good.
Second chance to be creative.
Rebound by the Demons.
Probably the one-on-one kind of play Bryce Drew wants to get away from.
Stormer snatches that one out of the air. Rebounds tonight. They are plus 11.
1 for 3. Buckets.
Home for Nana.
Bro.
You do it though. Brian Moore Jr. drove the lane hard, collapsed the defense, gave Nana a lot of.
Oh, is that a 2? I thought it was a 3.
He's got 5 and 5. He's already got 5.
That's 11.
Moore's got 3 rebounds. Stromer's got a pair. Henley, Demerell, and Smith all have a pair of rebounds as well for the Lopes. 12-0 run.
There you go. Oh! And the foul.
Mackay with the whistle. That's his 3rd personal foul. Wow.
Yeah,
I think that last record was a 2. I don't think it was a 3. Yeah, it was a 2.
To be aware of that. Don't close out vertically on shooters. You can't go into the guy's arm like that.
Go for the 3-point play.
Get nailed for that call. As much as Mackay wants to protest.
Damn, he caught you with a step back though.
Shooting and right after release, and that by textbook is still a foul.
No, you're right by textbook.
I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. When the ball is gone like that and the wrist is cocked like that, the little bits of contact, I don't think warrant a lot of these fouls that you're seeing. But that is how they're adjudicating the game these days.
Well, and I think, to be fair, I'll use a baseball comp. If an umpire is giving 6 inches,
Demons down by 10. GC bringing the ball back up court.
Then it's on you.
Yeah, whether we agree or they agree, it's not going to change. No. So you better adjust.
That's it.
Nice backdoor. Oh. Still has a go 3. No good. Great hustle. And he's like, I'm going to take the shot. Oh, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Lopes. Can you get it back to the top of the key to reset? That's so. Now they're going to reset.
Shot clock at 4.
Out of bounds.
Slips out of bounds.
Brian Moore looking for a foul, tried to draw some contact and get the ball up on the rim. Didn't get the call. Lopes retained possession, but they're going to have to come up with something quick out of the inbound.
2.3 seconds left on the shot clock.
On the offensive side, guys looking for a quick out, hoping for a whistle to help them out.
That was a solid break.
6 offensive rebounds for the Lopes. They better turn it into something quickly. Nana.
For 3. At least it hit the rim.
Got a shot off, but it's a miss.
Foul.
That time they get more with the foul. Looked like a clear foul to me. I believe that's just his first.
Yeah. Thought he might be able to come up with a steal there. A little too much contact. Putting the Demons back on the free throw line.
Coaches, they don't love games like this. It's frustrating to have it start to be taken out of their hands. And you pointed it out astutely. This team cashes in when they stand here at the line. And it's to their credit. They're right back at the line. They make a pair. They're looking to make it an 8-point lead.
Yeah, 19 points per game from the free throw line is a pretty big number, especially when you're talking about a team that's kind of been struggling.
Boy, you not center. You on the center. Hey, nah. Now he ain't the center from last night though. Now that center was just breaking everything.
Under 6. Glad you're with us tonight.
Oh, bad pass.
Shaw had streaked on by.
Yeah, and he was way too late on that. Caleb made the hard cut. The window to make that pass had come and gone, and then F.A. realized it and threw it way too late. By then, Caleb Shaw was nowhere near the basket.
Under 6 minutes left in the first half.
It's an incident where you could see F.A. getting locked up in his own head. 7 turnovers. Yep.
Well, he came in so free, so confident. Let's hope it stays that way.
For 3. Oh, good.
Nice job
Hit the back of the rim. GC with the rebound.
Could have handled the basketball. 7th rebound for Nana. Going hard.
Oh, the lane.
Playing with that Caleb Shaw kind of fire. The aggressiveness. We saw it got him a technical early. Kind of bit him in the backside a little bit. But it's one of his best traits, Darren.
As you become more of a veteran player and basketball's in your blood, we've documented dad on that bench, uncle is the coach, brothers all play.
Oh,
Kind of bottle up that
nice
passion
bucket.
and use it as your friend.
He could have took. He could have done the bounce pass back to homie down the lane, but got the floater to go in.
30.
That step back float.
ECU shooting 43%. The Demons 35%.
Whew, give me.
One-on-one isolation here, Nana. A little bit too far underneath. There's another opportunity.
Another foul.
He'll go to the line.
Yeah, that's the sheer force of will right there. It's what Nana does well. And here's Caleb Shaw. Getting the ball and going hard to the rack was not going to be denied there. Found a nice little angle, got it off the glass. Protecting the ball well through the paint. Gets it up off the glass. Nice move from Caleb.
Nana Owusu-Anane goes to the line. Free throw percentage a little bit lower, he will tell you. It's 61% on the year. He does about everything else so very well.
Oh, misses the free throw.
First attempt.
Yeah, that's a good point. Generally, on the whole, the Lopes are a good free throw shooting team. They're over 80% on the season, which is where you want to see a team, to be quite honest.
They're 17th in the nation. They're number 2 in the conference in free throw percentage.
Yeah, what a Herbie.
Conference in rebounding. Gary Clark of Utah State, both of them.
I need another time. I need another timeout. I'm not gonna use the bathroom. You go out of bounds.
I was going to say, in typical Nana fashion, atoning for his 2 misses with an acrobatic save, but stepped on the end line.
He is a balance beam kind of dude. I know GCU doesn't have a gymnastics team, but he's always right on that beam. He sits. Some energy coming in. This is what Caleb Smith has become, kind of an energy jolt, a battery.
Plays with a lot of confidence.
Redshirt junior Caleb Smith playing defensively, 22 in that Lopes jersey.
For 3.
Long distance.
Too hard.
Off the back of the iron and missed that time for Justin Redmond. That drive again. It creates Smith. Stromer right back. It's from distance.
Bucket.
Rattles home beautifully. It's a triple for Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith, the big fella's not afraid to hoist it from deep. Good
Grand Canyon up by 12.
Close to 700 points in a couple of years at UC Riverside. Caleb did his first couple of years. And again, he's kind of that 6'7"
all right, good.
man. The
All right.
Energizer Bunny comes
I want to go use the bathroom. We better have a timeout.
He hopes when he leaves here that 629's in the rearview mirror. I want to get to 1,000 quickly.
It's Bedlam tonight here in Boise.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Kate Longworth, welcome back to Global Credit Union Arena as we take a look at the Wekopa Casino Resort athletic calendar. Both men and women's basketball team feasting on some competition at Thanksgiving tourneys. Women will see Cal and UTSA in Frisco, Texas. With men taking a trip to Palm Desert, they will face Utah in the winner of Iowa and Ole Miss. Meanwhile, coming up at the break on this Native American Recognition Night, President of the Fort McDowell Yavapai Nations Tribal Council will check in with our broadcast team. And at the break, I will have a quick check and chat with Coach Drew to get his thoughts on how this first half has played out so far for GCU. So lots of great nuggets coming your way at the break. Guys?
Great stuff, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, Sandra Padilla will be up here and join us, Madam President for Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation. Excited to talk with her. We always need to remind ourselves, from this seat right here, it's only 42 minutes to be at the beautiful resort, beautiful golf course, or gaming. 42 minutes from right here, right there. Not far from you at all.
No.
Like, you could walk there.
No, and as you said, beautiful golf course.
You're pretty good out on the links. Is that your thing?
I
work all the time.
Well, no, I spent a lot of time trying to get good at golf, and it's just so elusive. It comes and goes. There's a reason why it is such a frustrating endeavor, right? And let's just say I'm kind of on the bad side of the whole thrill ride right now.
Okay.
Comes and goes, man.
Okay, fair enough. I was raised by a man who did baseball and golf really well, and I didn't either one that well, so I don't love it. I love that others love it, though.
I did not know your father was an accomplished golfer.
He took a lot of money from a lot of people. May he rest in peace.
That's fantastic.
A couple of free throws by Turner. That was how he earned his living initially. His second living was on the golf course, I think.
I just want to know, how did you not get his curls?
I didn't go to the beauty parlor, that's why. They were not from the Lord above. I got his gray at 35.
There you go. There you go.
Under 3 minutes.
Ooh, all right.
33-23.
I'm back.
No doubt the young men from Louisiana have a nice little run heading into the locker room. They've proven they can do it. Big defensive stand. Great job by the Lopes down in purple. They're Smith banging underneath defensively.
Another step back.
Exactly what you want to do. Positive step.
GCU rebound.
Defensive stamina on that possession from GCU.
For three. Buckets. Yo, they are going off.
When you talk about defense creating offense, that was a possession.
Like I said, GCU yesterday was a 16.5-point favorite. And they are now currently up by 13.
A Valley guy from Sherman Oaks, California, out there in the San Fernando Valley to Notre Dame. 16 bench points for GCU. Miss off the market. If you're to listen to Bryce Drew, he wanted his bench to wake up and have some points. If you follow me there.
Oh, yeah.
My brother used to coach at NSU. Really?
So here's Dusty after that great defensive possession. Comes down in space.
What's your brother name?
Free and easy. Let that ball come right out of his hands. And that's what a shooter needs.
A couple of years ago, won a CIF title.
How long ago did he coach there?
A pair of assists per game. Was a big-time prep player. This was this man, Brian Moore Jr. He's well past 1,000 career points.
Levi Woods.
The advanced metrics, boy, they loved him last year and what he did for Norfolk State.
Well, he was a tremendous player.
Oh!
On his own, he was worth, if you want to comp it to a stat like WAR in baseball, wing shares in basketball, he alone was worth 6 wins for his team with how he helped them.
Yeah, when he came in with Norfolk State, he jumped off the court. You could see it. You could see the kid had a special juice to him. is very, very tough.
He was like the head coach, but he coached the coach through. He was like one of the sideline coaches.
They're going to count the bucket though, so it's a chance.
Like, assistant coach.
At 3, looked like he got him here.
Yeah, got him with the right arm, reaching over his shoulder.
They might have said those good-looking black sneakers are on the hardwood, not yet in the act of shooting, but he continued.
Okay.
J.C. Riley Jr. will look to make it a 3-point play.
I didn't know that Hansel Emmanuel transferred from Northwestern State to Austin P.
Previously during the play, a lot of times you get those dislocated fingers, you get the ball bouncing off the tips of your fingers. Very, very painful.
Still got that left wrist wrapped from when those teeth went into that left wrist when a collision cost him his 2 front teeth. So those extremities still getting healthy for more, and there's something, as you mentioned, he's got to deal with.
But like you said, he's New York City tough.
That he is, and a late whistle bails out that time. Mr. Smith, Caleb had turned. I'll hang a whistle.
Caleb liked the mismatch he had down on the blocks, was getting aggressive with the basketball. Glad he got a couple of free throws out of this. This is one of those areas of the game that Bryce Drew does not want to see this double-digit lead, kind of evaporate. And we've seen that in the past.
Yeah.
3 bad possessions, some mistakes, some turnovers, all that good work you've done.
All right, Bryce, I got a positive number for you and your staff. Your team is plus 17 in rebounds. Your team has 7 offensive rebounds. Your opponent has none.
Now, those are very positive stats.
Yeah, I used to watch Hansel Emmanuel highlights when he was back in high school in Florida.
Good things you can take into the locker room. We like to help coach.
We do what we can. Oof.
Hands went in the air as he made the shot. He knew Micah Thomas. Look, this is a prolific scorer, and as we talked about the scouting report, he knows his officiating crew, and he took full advantage.
Brian Moore Jr. kind of got on ice skates on that possession. He tried to recover at the end defensively. He just happened to run right into Micah Thomas. A little push off first, tries to recover, comes back and gets whistled. Brian Moore Jr. is like, come on, ref, did you see Micah push off on me?
Couple of gamers doing battle there. A couple of grizzled gamers that know how to score and play this game.
GCU lead down to 10.
Thomas has got 7. He's getting close. He's getting real close. He's 1 away from 1,000 Division I points. He's well beyond that if you include his JUCO time. F.A. misses it off the front of the iron. He'll go to the line.
Oh, big fella, you hope that play like that, you can flush that ball, throw that thing down hard as an impact dunk. Couldn't quite get it to fall. Great interior pass. F.A. goes up strong. It's contested. But you still got to put that down. You got to throw that down, big fella. And he knows it.
Let's see if he can make both free throws. First one drops home. It's almost as if you've got your girl and you're trying to win at the carnival games. That big stuffed animal for her. And there it is. It's right there in front of you. And you get those 2 points if he makes the next one. But it's feels like the smaller stuffed animal that you just gave your girl. I missed the second one. So then it's just that little plastic bracelet, actually, instead of the dunk.
And I think they've got a violation on the Demons. I think F.A. is going to shoot that shot all over again.
So we're back then to the mid-sized stuffed animal, just if you're following along here.
That's it. Remember back in the day, the NBA ruled a 3 to make 2 rule?
Yes.
That was ridiculous. All right. You got your deuce.
He got the 2 points, as we said. He wanted to hammer it home for the confidence, but bottom line, playing aggressively.
Well,
Earning
time
a
out.
chance to go to the line. Quick look at the numbers for him. He's got 5 points in 9 minutes. F.E.'s got a couple of rebounds as well. He just kind of looks, and I know it's a slow burn and it's continuing to grow, but does he look different to you?
It looks like he's still struggling a little bit with his confidence and with he's thinking too much is what I'm seeing, Darren. and I think that gets him locked up at times. But I think we've seen him put his impact on the game here today with a couple of plays at the rim and a couple of blocks. I think it's going in the right direction.
I got a big exhale out of you, by the way. I did. I got a big exhale out of you.
This is a marked improvement from the 5 minutes he gave the team in St. Louis, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think in that context, this is a good bounce back effort. I also think it's interesting. Bryce Drew called a quick timeout. We've only got 54 seconds left in the first half, but he wants to make sure that some things don't happen before the end of the half. Probably more fouls, maybe easy baskets, maybe another turnover in transition. Whatever it is, he wants this locked up and buttoned up in the final minute of play here.
He is a masterclass teacher. I mean, it's always something. It's always something he's working on, and this is an effort. I mean, when you put so many new faces in jerseys, and I don't care how many months it's been, you're still learning one another. You're still working together.
Oh! 52 seconds left.
I think the key would be stopping one more bucket.
Let's see if Northwestern can at least cut down this deficit.
That's
Turnover.
what you want. Get
GCU ball.
Create an opportunity. Really gain some positivity. They're up 12 already.
No doubt. CFA Demerol clapping his hands there. Happy with the team effort on that play. Now they get to pretty much close out the half on their terms.
Talked about the rebounding differences. GCU 6 of 14 from distance. Northwestern State 1 of 9. That's another big difference in this first half. Shaw going downhill. Look at him go. Had intent, nearly taken away.
24 seconds left. Oh!
Same thing happened. Send it back the other way.
Now they're calling this on Brian Moore Jr., and he is shaking his head. He is apoplectic, if you will. That's 3 fouls on him.
Got 3 fouls.
So you had a couple of Lopes in real foul trouble. Maybe a little over-aggressive in the pursuit of that loose ball. But again, one of these loose ball situations where you can just as easily let that go.
So Evan Baudour, who a couple of games ago against Northern Illinois had some real energy minutes. Played a handful of minutes, was 1 of 4 from the floor, ended up playing 16 minutes. Guadalupe, a French island in the Caribbean. They're going to call upon him now and say, give me those same kind of minutes when he comes on. We'll go on. Makes it 41-30. 31 combined trips to the line. 25 combined fouls.
Not the kind of soft whistle I enjoy, or I was looking for.
See how I left the platform wide open for you to give your thoughts?
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do.
What about...
Well, you know what they say, the officiating in college basketball, it can drive you nuts if you let it.
Let's see if GCU can end the half.
Gotta know what you're working with if you're the players. Nana loses his footing.
Travel?
And so much so that he turns it over.
Yeah, that's a turnover you don't want in an end-of-half situation. Got 4 seconds left.
Nana with 3 turnovers in the first half. He does have 5 points and 8 rebounds. He'll always give you something. One last chance. Up with it quickly.
Oh!
Off the mark.
Off the mark. GCU up by 10 on Northwestern State.
Oh, and he was looking for it. He was looking to draw some contact. And you get out with a 10-point lead.
Take it away, Kate. I know you're with Coach Drew. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Well, first half in the books, the team controlling the boards. You saw some evidence of defense leading to offense, but clearly this opponent is not going away. What stands out to you?
Yeah, you know, we're up 10, so thankful for that. A lot of careless turnovers. Got to pass and catch better. You know, we're fouling way too much. We got to stay down, make them hit tough shots and not foul.
You're still early in the season, so you're working with different combos of players out on the court at different times, and the bench really standing up in this. 19 points so far. What did you see from them?
Yeah, look, they came in, they were aggressive, helped get the lead for us. We're in foul trouble. We got to get guys to play without fouling.
All right, thanks for your time. Coach Drew heading to the locker room with his team right now. Folks, with a 10-point lead over Northwestern State Demons. We're going to take a quick break here, but when we come back, we'll bring you the halftime show coming your way from the Global Credit Union Arena on this Friday night.
It's one of the country's biggest universities with over 360 programs shaped by industry leaders. GCU's campus ranks among the
We are here at the half.
Most of all,
Grand Canyon
GCU cares
up
about
by 10, looking solid.
The average federal and private loan debt for GCU undergrads is lower than the
Once again,
average
I am Push Play the DJ.
four-year universities.
I am variety content creator. We show a lot of sports here through the help of CSN, the Creative Sports Network. I want to thank them for always giving me the opportunity to highlight college basketball, college football, MMA, boxing, and so many other sports, as they are being the new medium between live sports and content creators.
Potentially increasing, your retirement savings could be at risk. Defend your nest egg by downloading our free tax guide today. Help keep what's yours and avoid overpaying taxes in retirement.
All right, I'll be right back for the second half action.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
It can feel overwhelming. Fear, confusion, anxiety, like living in a pressure cooker. These feelings have a name, FEP, and help is available. Life will get better. With support, understanding, and care, FEP can be treated. Once you face it, the brighter your world will be. If you or someone you know is experiencing these feelings, go to learnmorefep.org.
Well, it's a wonderful celebration. Of course, it's Native American Heritage Month, Native American Heritage Night tonight at this basketball game. Madam President from Fort McDowell, Yavapai Nation, is Sandra Patia. She joins us upstairs. And Madam President, thanks for being with us. It's an honor to have you here tonight.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
I saw you give away the game ball to Coach Drew. We showed everyone on air. A relationship like this for your community, kind of help us understand the importance, because I understand certainly the partnership. It means so much to all of us at GCU. What's the importance for you as your community partnering with a place like GCU?
Well, I think for Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation, we always try to look for partnerships that will help both of us in providing benefits, positive outlook, and especially with the educational institution such as GCU is so important. And sports always seems to be a bridge between many people. And having this Heritage Month activities and having Fort McDowell here, we really appreciate it.
I think with athletics too, my eyes are always open. I'm about a 20-year Arizona resident. The one thing I've learned is the importance of the young people, you know, the young people of your community, and how you have athletics, and it kind of can go hand in hand if it makes sense. Certainly for GCU, it makes sense for you guys. But talk a little bit about athletics within your community and how much it means to your young people.
Oh, it means a lot to the young people. We have basketball tournaments, volleyball tournaments, even chair volleyball for the older folks. But for the youth, they join athletics at school, or also ball clubs out in the neighborhood of Fountain Hills.
Yeah.
Many of them go to school to Fountain Hills School District or Mesa School District, but they start at home. They start at Fort McDowell. We have a recreation center, which is very active in having the children be involved and to learn how to start playing, and but both for male and female.
When we came on the air tonight, I talked about tonight's game being presented by your beautiful property, Wekopa, and the resort, the gaming that goes on there, the golf. A little bit, I think I'd love to know, not only it's great for all of us to visit, have an amazing time within the community, kind of a staycation, if you will, but it directly in a massive way impacts your community, correct?
Oh yes, it definitely does. All the revenues that is brought there because of the casino. It helps to support our school, health center, police department, fire department, all the services that it takes to run a community. So it's very important. We have other enterprises as well, like the golf course.
Of course.
We have an award-winning facility there, as well as the gaming. We have fine dining like Embers and sports book. So there's something for everybody.
Thank you for coming here. Thank you for this relationship on behalf of Grand Canyon. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you so much.
Boy, a wonderful night to celebrate as we celebrate all month long. Certainly glad to have you with us. We are thankful as we head into Thanksgiving week. More of halftime in a moment.
At Grand Canyon University, we believe in equal opportunity, and the American dream starts with purpose. Whether your pursuit involves a bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree, GCU's learning environments are designed for supportive networking and collaboration. With over 340 academic programs, GCU provides a path to help you fulfill your dreams. The pursuit to serve others is yours. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
At Arizona Research Center, every study assists in the development of new treatments for your doctors and nurses to use for your care. When you join a study, you're helping fuel these discoveries, and typically you are compensated for your time. Be part of real research, making a real impact right here in your Arizona community. Learn more about participating in a study by visiting azresearchcenter.com or call 602-773-3040 today.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
If you're worried that you haven't saved enough or that you might run out of money, you probably don't have a plan. And you're not alone, because most people don't. Our team at Fullerton Financial Planning can create a plan that can help protect your retirement from inflation, taxes, volatility, and other risks. So call us today for a free consultation so you can have a plan for your retirement.
Meet Julia, adventure seeker, carpool legend, and Global Credit Union member. She gets paid up to 3 days earlier, never has to worry about monthly fees, and with 24/7, 365 member support, Julia can manage her money from anywhere in the valley, anytime, making time for the moments that matter most. Wow, look at that view. Global Credit Union, Julia's world of financial possibilities.
Well, we know you're hungry for more hoops action. That'll be coming your way in just a few moments. Right now, it's a 10-point game. Lopes on top of the Demons. As we take a look at the leading scores in the first half presented by Phoenix. Petey, well, you can see here it's Williams leading all scores, 8 to his name. Moore Jr. checking in with 7, and a lot of spreading around that offensive attack. 4 others on the Lopes checking in with 5 points. The bench, the real story here, they have 19 points of those 41 for the team. Meanwhile, Thomas leading the way for the Demons. Well, as you can see, the players are starting to get back on the court, so we're going to get to the action very soon. First, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we get back, we'll have everything you could ever want coming back right here from Global Credit Union Arena.
I'm a busy mom. I'm also a Phoenix police officer devoted to keeping our community safe.
I'm a Little League coach. And I'm a Phoenix police detective and a part of the team here too.
Find endless career options with one of America's best large employers.
Ready, set, Ford. Get the thrills, get the adventure, and get the savings during the first ever Bronctober. On now at Arizona's largest Ford dealership, Sanderson Ford. Lease a new Bronco for only $399. Lease a new Bronco Sport for only $299. Purchase a new F-150 for only $44,899. Don't miss Bronctober savings. Shop and compare with no hassle, no pressure, and no nonsense. Sanderson Ford.
Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university, is one of the largest universities in the country, offering more than 285 programs online. In addition to federal grants and aid, GCU's online students receive nearly $161 million in institutional scholarships in 2024. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you may qualify for.
Meet Adam, coffee enthusiast, loyal friend, and Global Credit Union member. He's upgraded to Global to access his paycheck 3 days earlier and never worries about monthly fees. Using Global's mobile banking app makes life easier from anywhere in the Valley. And with 24/7 365 member support, Global is always there, wherever and whenever he needs. Global Credit Union, Adam's world of financial possibilities.
Yum, good stuff. By the way, a reminder, Mountain West basketball tonight brought to you by our good friends and partners with Wecopa Casino and Resort. That's never a bad Thanksgiving Day option. If you're like a true sports fan, I wouldn't look the other way at you. I tell you that right now. I would not be disappointed at you. Or at least one of the nights around the holidays. Certainly, Dan and Darren, glad to have you back. So it's funny what happens. You have a coach that's very intentional when he meets with you and I and Kate before the game.
All right, about to be back with some second half action, y'all.
Aren't starting. Well, if you're going to look at the bench points, I think that's what happened.
One of the good things about making changes to your starting lineup is you're putting really good players on the bench. And as a result, in the first half, we saw some really good contributions from said bench. Here's Caleb Shaw with that three, talking a little smoke to the bench. He got teed up for that. Here's Dusty Stromer shooting on the move in transition. Always good to see a shooter square his shoulders like that. 19 bench points for the team in the first half. There's F.A. Demerol, who came off the bench to give the team some flashes and some impact. There's Caleb Smith ready to get a shot from the outside. He's not afraid to hoist it up. So 19 bench points for the Lopes so far. Good
highlights are brought to you by Call Raffi. Dignity Health presents the numbers, the first half numbers. Some interesting things, right? The assists jump out to second chance points. That means you're getting 0 rebounds.
And look at that rebounding total, 26-8. That is a significant difference. Big advantage for the Lopes inside, obviously. And you've got 10 assists on 11 field goals, which speaks to the connectivity Bryce Drew is looking to have.
So you know what's fun? The way this man has played. He was about a seventh man when the season opened. He kind of is the man. He's the most statistical and supportive man so far of this team, and he's doing it again tonight.
He has got a very polished, skilled offensive arsenal. He's got a lot of stuff in his bag, hitting from the outside. When Mackay is making his shots from deep, seems to unlock everything. But I like Mackay best when he gets the ball and goes. When there's not a lot of dribbling, when you're not eyeing up your opponent, and trying to decide how am I going to beat this guy. I like it when he gets purposeful with that first step and plays fast. He's been doing that more often than not. Really like what I'm seeing from Mackay.
Yeah, he's a strong player. His plus minus when he's on the floor in this game is 12. That is
all right, we are back for second half action between Grand Canyon and Northwestern State. Grand Canyon up by 10. They've been really solid from beyond the arc. They've had some bad turnovers, but they've been able to keep the Demons at bay.
The right pass that might set up another pass that leads to a basket. Keeping the thing moving. I think he does that very, very well. Now the Lopes are going to have to be very, very careful defensively now. You've got a couple of starters with 3 fouls. Makai Williams, Brian Moore Jr. each had 3 fouls in the first half. And of course, in college basketball, it's a big deal because 5 and you're gone. And you know what? You've got to adapt to these refs. They call 25 personal fouls in 20 minutes. That's way too much for my liking. But as players, as you said, you've got to adjust and adapt.
Well, it's funny, Bryce going off the floor, put it on his players, put it on himself. He didn't really put it all on the officials. He made the point, we have fouled way too much. Now, in a private conversation, he may say differently.
Because he's not as petty as I am.
Here we go. Check out action.
You're pretty. You're not petty. 41-31. Let's play this second half. We're glad, Kate and I and Dan, that you're hanging out with all of us. And that's a pretty look from the elbow. He is a scoring man, Micah Thomas.
Yeah. One thing about this Northwestern State team is underdogs. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
All the way to the bucket. There he is again. Makai with a pair.
That's what I'm talking about. Attacking the
Back to a 10-point lead.
That was beautiful.
Williams has 10. And congratulations to Thomas. That is now 1,001 Division I points. With that bucket just a moment ago. A fun milestone I'm sure he knew was coming.
That's a great plateau for any young man to reach. So here's Makai Williams coming off the screen from Breidenbach. Goes in, elevates. Nice up and over layup. Nice aggressive play to begin the second half.
Rosu Nade whistled for his first. Nana. His first personal foul, but the fouls continue to stack up.
1 for 3.
Squares up from 3, but it's strong.
In and out. GCU back on the drive. Driving to the hoop. Oh! Gets off of the rebound, but the foul.
I was hoping Brian Moore Jr. was going to get rewarded on that. He's been really, really good at anticipatory rebounding tonight. Here he is driving the rim hard, gets it up off the glass, nearly falls for him. Wilhelm Breidenbach gets that loose ball, feeds it to Nana. Nana's on the free throw line. See if he can't make both of these.
61% coming in, as we shared with you earlier. That one comes up short. It's interesting for an athlete who shoots more than 50% from all over the floor.
And there doesn't seem to be any hitch in his form or any reason you would look at and say that's a defective motion. Maybe it's just a confidence issue.
Took his recruiting visit here to Grand Canyon. He was out last year, back in February of 2025, and he found it to be the right fit. Graduate of Brown, an Ivy League graduate. About having that tile on your wall, that's incredible.
I'd have a spotlight next to that.
I would too. Little jump hook.
Nice little hook.
Over it. Nice strong, quick move. That's Turner.
Demons are trying to stay in this game. They got a lot of work to do though.
Did a lot of good work in Texas at Paris Junior College. Some big numbers, nearly 900 points in 2 years at the JUCO level. Or another one of those players played JUCO basketball as he helps out there. Out in between, you could sense when Williams went up, he changed his mind.
Another ill-advised pass.
You don't want to get caught in midair if you haven't made up your mind what you're doing with the basketball. I'd like to see Jaden Henley get a little more involved offensively. He's so terrific on dribble drives to the basket.
That's 10 giveaways for Grand Canyon, just 5 for Northwestern State.
Ooh.
They're dominating in a lot of areas. That's one area they don't want to be dominating in, but they are. And it's kept it at a 9-point game. What pretty pass. That's converted. Beautiful look there.
Northwestern State trying to start a quick run.
With a beautiful pass to Hawaiian.
I thought for a minute the Lopes had something there. They were trapping defensively. Northwestern State worked their way out of it. So that's how you split a trap. That's another nice interior pass. J.C. Riley Jr. finishing it off.
And a Juwawan with a couple of assists. Another JUCO talent, Lee College transfer. As Miles sits. 3 fouls on Miles. His numbers are going to stack up. There will be a player or two that has to sit because they get 5.
Oh, big putback.
Nana cleans it up. The man is everywhere.
Hey, overshot the layup and he can't do it with the putback.
Assist, it's dunks. It's everything you need on the floor. Grab a steal now.
It's smothering defense by GCU.
The Brown graduate wrapping up his career, he hopes, with his biggest year ever.
Whew.
Not sure where they'd be without Nana. He's challenged him.
Nice hook.
They backed him in, and Turner's cashed in with his strength twice in a row.
Yeah, the Lopes are trying, as you can see, to not get caught fouling.
I agree. So they're pushing. They're pushing. Demons 3 of their last 3 from the floor. These two teams almost dead even. The field goal percentage. Air ball on a 3-point attempt that time from the corner. Micah.
So here's Nana and his activity. Jaden Headley driving the bucket like I want him to do. Nana right there to clean it up. That's such good anticipation. It's such good recognition of plays in progress and where you might want to be.
Nana sits. 8 points, 9 rebounds. Dare I say, a quiet 8 points and 9 rebounds for him.
I think that's fair.
Makai's got 10 points, a couple of assists. Shaw comes on. Smith comes on for Grand Canyon. Well, that's a tough whistle right there. He just took an elbow in the nose and then drew a foul.
Yeah, I don't know what they would want Caleb Smith to do in that situation. There was a lot of jostling going on for position there.
Well, the fouls are stacking up. 3 for Williams, Henley with a pair, Shaw with a pair, Smith with a pair, Breidenbach with a pair. They're all out there on the floor. Got to keep playing, though. 46-39. A pump right through the lane, double pump and kissed it off the glass.
And even there, Micah Thomas looking for the whistle, as you can see, putting his body into the defender as he goes up. This is the trap this basketball team tries.
Northwestern State slowly creeping up right back into this game. Don't forget they were down 10. Now they're only down 5.
Micah's got 11.
Try to split the D. Out of bounds.
Want some help? They'll send it back the other way. The officiating crew.
GCU is unraveling.
Little run for Northwestern State. They're 4 of their last 4. And of course, they celebrate one of their stars, Micah Thomas, at the D1 level, moving past 1,000 points.
It can feel overwhelming. Fear, confusion, anxiety, like living in a pressure cooker. These feelings have a name, FEP, and help is available. Life will get better. With support, understanding, and care, FEP can be treated. Once you face it, the brighter your world will be. If you or someone you know is experiencing these feelings, go to learnmorefep.org.
Tonight's telecast is brought to you by Raising Cane's, One Love.
Raising
One
Cane's.
Insurance, serving our community for nearly 100 years on insurance and service excellence. Sanderson Ford. The best play on a new Ford is at Sanderson Ford. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Superstar Car Wash. The wash with superpowers. Be super. Be you. Lopes up. Oh, it's a beautiful desert night. You can feel that chill in the air now as it gets into the evening. This is why we love living here.
Yeah, as many people have pointed out, we have gone right from summer to winter. No fall in Arizona this year, I tell you. Not that I'm complaining.
Oh, a sweatshirt wears better the fire pit lights with more fun and joy, and you can throw on something like that.
I wonder if Bryce Drew thought for a minute about challenging that call, the possession call that gave the ball to Northwestern State. He thought better of it because you don't want to waste it if you're wrong. But it's a dangerous point in the game because as Northwestern State were leaving the court, a couple of their players were pumping their fists like, yeah, like the way this game is going.
Well, here's how it's going, by the way. They were 9 of 26 from the floor in the first half, Northwestern State. They're 5 of 6 to open things up in the second half.
Yeah.
They have that momentum, and they're down by just 5. And by the way, the basketball trying to edge even closer. They can pull within a pair. They have played at Texas A&M.
And a solid defense. And a good turnover. They're playing the zone. Oh! Woo! Oh! If he would have scored that one.
Intentionally slow him down and just get the whistle a distance away from the bucket. They missed it. And you want to watch some handles? Look at this, folks. Look at this ball handling wizardry twice behind his back without losing any forward momentum whatsoever. That's good stuff from Jaden Henley right there. Whoop! Right by Micah Thomas. Right into the lane.
It was funny. I mean, it was clear Thomas was trying to hand them a foul. But instead, they foul him at the perfect time for Grand Canyon. He got on by. That was beautiful, as you mentioned. Boy, Henley's such a fun player to watch play basketball. A senior out of Colony High School, Ontario, California. They knew him in Minnesota and DePaul at UNLV. He knows his conference.
Yeah, and I think he's only going to get better as the year goes on.
It's the matter of, as Coach Drew talked about, upping communication. Working on continuing to share the basketball. They've got 10 assists.
7-point lead for GCU.
13 field goals. 10 of 13 have been assisted upon. Trying to slip free.
Called him with the pump fake and then hit the bucket.
Can score that basketball. He's got 13.
Yeah. You just know that naturally gifted scorers, they've just got an air and a demeanor about them, and that kid's got it.
Smith, quick pass to Effie. There's a great handle of the ball again.
Holy cow, Jaden Henley basically pirouetting in the air. His face away from the basket, puts it in over his head. Some acrobatic stuff for Jaden Henley, back to back. Look at this, folks. Comes off the screen and it's all him spinning.
With the ballet.
Good spatial awareness there to kind of know where you're at, how you're going to get that ball over the front of the rim.
8-point lead.
I'm just going to tell you, you folks listen to my analyst. Why is he a good one? He's earned like 2 game checks with what he said earlier. You want him to go to the bucket. That's all he's been doing in the second half.
Yes.
And not like that. That's miraculous.
Yes, it is. That's not the way you draw it up.
That's incredible. Aggressive, forcing a turnover.
The three. Off the mark.
And it's off the back of the iron. Defensive
What's up, Kevin?
back the other way. Look out for Micah.
Open basket. Bucket.
Up a 3 and drains it on home.
5-point game.
Mawan, who's been sharing the basketball so well, now has 8 points.
Big, interesting little momentum shift there. Caleb Shaw pulling up for an open 3, misses it.
I mean, you're going to get that energy with college basketball regardless.
Punch back in this team. Give them credit.
Off the mark. Demons with the ball.
Came up empty that time. Miss from Henley.
The 3.
Triple.
Oh, too strong.
Everyone came off that bench in white.
They were feeling it. You could tell the way that ball left his hands. He was feeling it too. Lopes caught a break there.
Looks like they'll get a whistle underneath. Jamal won that time.
And this is the dueling threes. One missed by Caleb Shaw on this end. And then the Demons catch in on the other end. Keeping this thing within arm's length.
Whitmore Village, Hawaii, land of Jamawan. Charlotte Josh, his parents. 2 brothers, 2 sisters at home. Heck of a basketball player. way to JUCO basketball in the grade 48.
Big flush.
That's what you want from the big fella. Play to your size. No hesitancy there. Threw down that dunk.
All sorts of emotion as he comes back. He's got 7 points. He's directing his defense, Effie, out in front of him.
Yes, this is what you want from your big fella. You get the ball in the paint. Don't leave anything to chance. Throw it down. You get everybody hype. You can tell Effie was looking for what he thought might be a lob the way he left his feet to get that pass, but he gathered himself very quickly and got back up on the rim.
Bench points, that total getting big. It's 21-12 now. 21 bench points. Effie frustrated with that call. Backing in physically. Mustafa Loom, a sophomore of Senegal, will go to the line.
Which tattoo you talking about, bro? Bryce Drew out here looking worried.
Issue for FA so far is just trying to figure out what he's allowed to do in the American collegiate game in terms of body contact and what's going to draw whistles, what's not. Tonight, pretty much everything will.
Off the mark.
The big fella trying to gain more time. Speaking of Mustafa at the line, is now 1 of 9 from the line this year.
Tots, Darren, tots.
2 misses, right? Tater tots for everyone, huh?
That's it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy, they're feeding hungry students. Bird call, well done. What a great sponsorship.
Let me tell you.
He just got them tater tots.
Bird call are tremendous.
You told me about the one on Shea. You told me about that one. I got to give it a try. If you're out there, hit me up on social media. Are they open late enough for me to hit it on the way home tonight? Because I think that might be the play.
Sounds good to me.
12:31. GCU up 7 with the basketball. Trying to find some inbound magic. One more.
For 3. Buckets.
Beautiful stroke there. Yeah, it was. Shoulders square, got up, got the
That was clean.
Beautiful release. That pass into FA created the space on the perimeter. That's 8 points for Dusty now.
2 of 4 from
Back to a 10-point lead.
the Gonzaga transfer. And it's a 10.
Oh, too strong.
For more. Grand Canyon on the move. Shaw, I don't know how he kept himself together through all that. And he draws the whistle.
Through all that, that's well said. Here's Dusty Stromer starting to find the range that the Lopes want him to have. Steps into that 3 and just drills it. Every shooter loves to see that. The rippling of the net. Lopes up 7.
Gatorade has the #1 proven electrolyte blend, designed to hydrate better than water, made to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel, so you can lose more sweat and run the game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Old Trapper beefs. One-upping.
I love Old Trapper. I love how tender it is. Don't forget the wood smoke flavor. Savory beef. Quality ingredients. I'm their biggest fan.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
With the Mountain West app, it's your game, your way. Designed for super fans like you, so that you'll never miss a play. We've got you covered with free access to thousands of Mountain West games, from your phone to the big screen. Stream live games, watch highlights, and unlock exclusive content anytime. Download the app today.
We welcome you back with a quick trip to the pitch, where the Lopes have secured their first NCAA win on PKs. That was Thursday night, last night at UCLA, after taking care of business in their last WAC tournament. They will be making the transition to Mountain West Soccer as men's soccer joins the program next year, but they got the victory at UCLA in PKs. And they are on a 9-game unbeaten streak. Their last loss coming back on October 12th. They will now play at national number 9 seed San Diego on Sunday at 6 p.m. ESPN Plus, and it was a rainy night for them. It was much like their Riverside WAC championship game was like just a couple weeks ago, but they were ready for it. PKs, they came out on top, and now, guys, they get to continue their dancing. So pretty exciting for men's soccer.
And speaking of dancing, check out the moves on her. Props to the soccer team. That is fantastic. You know, a lot of people don't like penalty kicks as a way to end soccer matches. I love it. I think it's tremendously exciting.
Yeah, I do too. It's a real credit, and all of the coaches. Grand Canyon does such a great job with their social media on the athletic side, and there were several that were shared on Instagram, out there on Twitter as well, about the texts that were sent coach to coach. Coach Drew sending one across and congratulating George Kiefer and all the other leaders and coaches. Kind of that brotherhood, sisterhood of all the coaches. Man, you celebrate when one of your teams does something like that in the NCAA tournament.
11-point lead for GCU.
Watch that. I couldn't take my eyes.
They getting closer to covering that spread, y'all.
Plus, you got to watch on Sunday.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful second chance. Another offensive rebound. Are we still at none? I mean, it's crazy. It's 10-0 offensive rebounds thus far.
I don't think I have ever seen that stat this deep into a college basketball game.
Those are positive things, right? That's hustle, that's heart, that's effort. That's
boxing
the
out.
word, boxing out, and connectivity. He wanted more connectivity.
Exactly. It's communication. It's all those things.
Dusty Stromer drops home the first. Son of Amy and Eric. Great tennis player when he was younger, too. I mean, really good. Could have probably played at a smaller college. Makes them both.
That's good. Well, that hustle on that offensive rebound just got the Lopes a couple of more points.
He's got 10. He's got 4 rebounds, a couple of assists. 20 free throws made by the Lopes. 20, season high.
Lopes are flashing the zone again. They're mixing it up a little bit. Trying to get the Demons sort of off their...
Look like a 2-3 zone right now.
Looks to be working. A little switch there up top. Smith high in the air. And another rebound.
Even though he was able to penetrate the zone, he still didn't get the bucket. GCU taking the ball right up the court.
That's 5 boards.
Oh, stuck on the double team. Loses the ball, jump ball. That should be Northwestern State ball.
Yeah, Dusty found himself in a bad spot there. Got that ball down below.
Oh, that's GCU ball, yes.
Defenders right around him, and that's when they pounced on him. Lopes going to retain the possession via the possession arrow.
Western State went to Texas A&M and lost. Went to North Texas, lost. Lost to North Alabama in overtime.
Bucket! Hey.
Found that Matador defense on the way. Olay let him right through. Nice drive by Jaden Henley.
And he did make it look easy. Maybe he had some help. The lone win was a non-Division I game, a smaller school, Ecclesia College. Smaller school in Arkansas that Northwestern State did pick up a victory. And another tough whistle. That's 3 on Shaw.
There's Jaden Henley. That is the definition of downhill basketball. Getting your defender on your left shoulder and just taking him for a ride to the basket. Very aggressive play from Jaden Henley. He's been terrific in the second half.
17 points against Purdue Fort Wayne.
Following Caleb Shaw trying to take a charge. He now has 3 as well. 3 Lopes and 3 fouls.
Lopes on a handy-dandy 10-0 run. Let's see if that changes. It does. After they were up 5, just 5, and they pulled within 5. They went on that 10-0 run, but again, trying to climb back in it again. Another whistle.
Yeah, they're going to whistle this thing all night long. That's the 4th foul on Izzy Miles now.
Izzy from Huntsville, Alabama. He's averaged about 6 with 2 rebounds. He's had some big games. Carleton State transfer. was one of the athletes chosen to speak on media day for his team. So good for him. Henley at the line. Bonus already. Grand Canyon at the bonus. GCU's doled out 4 fouls on their own. One and one. Henley, 5 of 6 from the line tonight. That's his first miss from the line. He's got 9 points, 4 assists.
Kick it out. Still out of bounds?
A quick step, a little bit too quick, right out of bounds by his bench and a turnover.
And he's gonna take a seat after that. Micah Thomas not too happy. He was really pushing the pace on that play. Lopes defense was collapsing on Micah, obviously, because he's so dangerous. And you can see the left foot as he stepped back.
Damn. Hey, you know that's best though when you step out the ball. What? Why did he catch a body like that?
Through traffic with power, through contact with
Oh, baby.
That's highlight reel stuff.
From distance, no whistle. Thought they might get him. Glad they didn't. Gonna really create a gap now. They're up 14. Shaw, the
What's
lob.
up? Hey!
Closes it.
And F.A. Demerol flexing after that dunk. But you know who made that possible? It was that Jaden Henley.
That route.
What a dramatic turn of events. Starting with Jaden Henley. Look at this play, folks. Splitting the defense, going vertical through contact. He's like, you ain't stopping me.
Well, he posterized him, didn't he?
He catch a body.
So Jaden, after this dunk, leads to more emotional play from the Lopes. F.A. Demerol taking the little
Hey,
pass
with the alley-oop.
Big turn of events here for the Lopes.
Talk to me, Kate. What do you got?
Well, I don't know how you top that, but in the spirit of Thanksgiving just around the corner, folks might be interested to know how the Lopes are going to celebrate. Well, they have some late tip times for basketball games Tuesday and Wednesday night in Palm Desert, California for their Thanksgiving tournament. But as luck would have it, many of the Lopes players are from SoCal. So the majority of the team will be getting on the bus heading back on Thursday. But for the 6 players who have family in Southern California, from Sherman Oaks to Riverside, Rancho Cucamonga, Ontario, they've got it covered. They'll actually get to spend Turkey Day with their families before heading back here to prep for the December 2nd game. And guys, that's kind of been a trend. I don't know if you saw recently Charlotte Hornets, their rookie, Con Kneppel. Did you guys see that? That the Hornets were going home to Milwaukee for a game, and Con's mom realized that, oh, you're going to be here an extra night. Come over for dinner. And he texted her back, Mom, do you mind if I bring a few friends? His friends was the entire Hornets basketball team. They went from prepping with like 15 pounds of chicken fajitas to I think they said something like 25 pounds of chicken fajitas. But just a great story around the holidays when you hear that, athletes are just like us. They want to be with family, friends for the festivities, which leads me to ask, what are you, my friends, doing for Thanksgiving? And most importantly, what will you be eating? What side dish are you looking forward to?
Well, you know, it's funny. I think I broke out this controversial take last year. I love everything about Thanksgiving except for the food. I'm not a fan of turkey. I'm not a fan of cranberry sauce. But listen, my wife is a fantastic cook, so we kind of get sideways. We'll make brisket. We'll make potato latkes. We'll have our own feast, a little on the non-traditional side. How about you, Darren?
We're going roast, too. That's funny you'd say that. We go with, my wife is Chilean, so there is a red meat. There is a roast. It cooks for like 2 days, so we'll be part of it. Now, there is turkey for all of our guests. And, I don't know. Kate, what do you think? What are you going with?
I don't need the turkey either. I like the side dishes, a little sweet potato casserole and stuffing.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't like stuffing? I should have made that caveat very clear. Especially
Big 3 ball. Northwestern State is still fighting. I get them credit on that.
The Hawaiian with a beautiful night. He's got 11. Beautiful sharing of the basketball. Shaw streaking through and cashing in.
Great design play, great backdoor cut from Caleb Shaw. Great finish, too. Over his shoulder, great presence, great awareness.
Again, the basketball continues to be shared. 20 field goals, 14 assists, clearing
Nice
space
dunk.
and closing quickly.
Closing in with the flush.
Jr. He's got 7 now.
Yeah, that was a defensive lapse there by the Lopes, but Caleb Smith, to his credit, did not compound it by fouling the shooter, or in this case, the dunker.
Also like a glass of red wine or 2. Just thought I'd add that to the meal.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back.
Maybe an espresso. Beautiful stop underneath and swatted away. There's Riley. Nice defensive stand. Just when you think you slip them, they come right back. Go to work. Do something like that.
They all at the block, but got the foul. 6-7.
I'll tell you what, Micah Thomas penetrated and shared that wonderfully.
And that's 2 straight possessions now where the interior of the Lopes defense has kind of been porous here. And it all starts with that guy. Micah Thomas driving, dishing, finding an open guy, drawing the foul. Bryce Drew's going to bring some reinforcement.
Hockey line change, yeah.
Yes, he does. They're coming over the boards, Darren.
He's not loving what he's seeing, so here they come. Breidenbach, Nana, Williams all checking in. Effie, Smith, and Shaw sit down.
8. Just about 8 minutes left in the game.
But as Dan pointed out, maybe opening the door a little bit defensively. Look, this Demons team, despite some quiet moments and some big runs from Grand Canyon, still shooting close to 50% tonight.
Yeah, and they're being very competitive, and they're playing with a lot of confidence. It's one of the things I've noticed so far this year. Youngstown State came into this gym, and they brought a lot of swagger and confidence with them. You're seeing the same thing tonight from Northwestern State, and I think what's happening, Darren, is opposing coaches are getting their players to embrace the madness of Global Credit Union Arena.
Well, you nailed it, Dana. My mind was all over that thought. That either you're going to shrink or you're going to stand taller.
That's it.
You gonna get up for 3? Oh, off.
Off the mark. Fighting
Way
underneath.
off.
They'll get, I think, Wilhelm with a foul, trying to scrap for the basketball. Or they'll just call a shot clock violation. That's exactly what it is. 67-55, 7:31 to go. GCU looking for their 3rd win of the year.
At Global Credit Union, just like here at Grand Canyon University, the world is full of possibilities. The GCU family enjoys accounts with no fees, a convenient branch on campus, and a custom mobile app that makes it easy to manage your money. But you also get the Lopes debit card with discounts on and off campus. Together, we're an unbeatable team. Global Credit Union, your world of financial possibilities.
While medicine's greatest advance.
Yo, nah. GCU has been cooking for real.
Most powerful tools is far more simple.
One of the players caught a body on a dunk, man. It was crazy.
Connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care. Guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
All right, well, with just 7 to go in this game right now, Northwestern State with 55, and something that'll make this kid happy, Grand Canyon University with 6-7. That's right, the Lopes are leading right now, and if teachers have to go through this trend of listening to 6-7 and the excitement that comes every time a child gets a math problem right, well, then we need to celebrate them for enduring that, and that is what Educator Appreciation Night is all about, as the men's basketball team will host Coastal Carolina on December 13th. They are inviting educators and all Arizona students and school administrators to claim a free general admission ticket to attend. It'll also include a free concession voucher. Just visit gculopes.com/azschools to claim free tickets. Such a great event to celebrate some selfless servants out there who devote so much time to the classroom. And of course, the students as well who are putting in the time. So it should be a fun event for all on
Hey man, kid, you know, they gotta have fun.
in case you missed the score. Again, the Lopes with
We love our teachers. The world needs more and more teachers that care. What a wonderful idea that is to celebrate teachers, professors, no matter what age you teach. Thank you so much.
Oh.
And these poor teachers have been driven batty by the whole 6'7" phenomenon.
Kate stirring it up, just stirring it up down there. Just when I think that
6'7".
ship's gonna sail, it might never. 7:18 to go. I find myself doing an explanation. I'm quite demonstrative on camera, and you folks know the visual for that.
Yes.
Well, I have to clear myself that I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you know, the quickest way to make that go away is for older people like you and me to start doing
That's
it.
exactly
Then
right.
it becomes patently uncool to the younger generation.
Is that the truth? 7-minute mark. Shot clock at 8. 67-55. Canyon 6 of their last 8 from the floor. Beautiful effort. High, up and over and under and in.
You know it's your night when that shot falls for you off the top of the backboard, straight down through the bottom of
That's
the
some
net.
lucky ass.
He went over 1,000 D1 points earlier. He's got 18. That's crazy.
Oh.
I don't think he could do that again if he tried.
He had no angle on the reverse, so he just flipped it up in the air. Took a bounce off the top of the window and went in.
Bro.
One more time.
All right, so circus shots, what do they look like?
Yeah. That's crazy.
You almost got an assist to the shot clock on top of the backboard there. Look at that. Of all the points Micah Thomas has scored in Division I basketball, those two might be the most improbable.
Love it. I'd smile too. There's no doubt about that. He played at Northwest Florida State, which is up in the Panhandle, Indiana State.
But you know, great scorers like him, they never think that stuff is accidental. Never.
Couple of free throws. Henley's had a good night from line. He's 7 of 8. That's part of his 13 points tonight. He's also got 4 assists.
Yeah, he's been terrific in the second half. Really asserting himself into this basketball game.
Stromer's got 10. Henley's got 13. Michael Williams has 10. Nana, he's working out there right now. He's a bounce away from a double-double. He's got 8 points, 9 rebounds. One of the standouts for the Lopes tonight. Thomas shares the basketball. They pass it one more time, and they can't cash in. Anna lost the handle on the ball. Wilhelm looking for help from someone.
He's trying to call the timeout, Darren. I don't know if he's going to get it granted.
He got it. He got that timeout. I believe he did.
It's a smart play. Wilhelm Breidenbach probably aware that the possession arrow belongs to Northwestern State. So here's a rugby scrum on the basketball court. Nana losing control of the basketball. That doesn't happen very often with him. Here's Wilhelm just trying to avoid the
He's like, no, bro,
He
call ball.
Get the timeout. There was a foul. He didn't get the timeout. He earned a whistle, which respectfully isn't tough to do in this game, but he earned a whistle. Comes up short with that one. So the lunch pail grinder in this game has worked 17 minutes. He's got a couple of rebounds. Let's put a notch in that scoring column. It'll be his first point once he does so. Boom, there you go. That lunch pail and all the hard work tonight we talked about earlier, his positive impact. If you're looking at plus minus on this game, is it plus 10, which is the same as Jaden Henley. That's the way he's able, when you look at plus minus advanced numbers, to help this game.
Hey, he over here. He got heart. He got effort.
And it's a 13-point Grand Canyon lead.
Oh, nice and one.
Right back, fighting his way in there. Turner.
I thought for a minute Cordrick Turner used his left arm to create some space. Here he is dealing. Yeah, just shakes free. I don't know where they saw the contact. It certainly happened earlier in the play.
There's a miss. It's an 11-point game with about 5:30 to the house. Slipping a defender, a little step back. Boy,
fuck it.
Really pretty
GCU is on fire.
Then you got a foul underneath. They got Wilhelm. Are they going to count the bucket? He was scrapping for a board.
Oh, they called a foul.
All right, so Wilhelm Breidenbach on his way to the basket in an effort to maybe get an offensive rebound, pushes his defender away. As of now, they have counted the basket.
Yes. But back to the line we go.
That's 4 now on Wilhelm Breidenbach, and F.A. Demerol back in the game quickly.
Wilhelm will sit. He's got those couple of rebounds. He's got an assist, got a point, and 4 personal fouls.
Up to 44 combined fouls in the evening.
Excuse me.
And a free throw miss. That was a big difference in this game.
Can't be missing those.
23 makes from the line. Northwestern State 13. Kind of is your game more with a little dump to Effie. A kiss off the window, and he was fouled.
Yeah, the players are getting frustrated with all these whistles. Can't say I blame them. But you're right, Northwestern State suddenly has gone pretty cold from the free throw line. It is not characteristic of them to do that. And it's one of the differentiation points of this game.
F.A. Demerol. He's meeting Turkey. Mehmet Anur, his parents. It was June 1st of this year that he committed to Grand Canyon. Has played for the Turkish national team. Won bronze for the U19 team at the World Cup. Identified at a couple of FIBA events as a rising star.
He's made an impact tonight. This has been a good bounce back effort for FA.
He's got 11 points, just a couple of rebounds, 3 of 3 from the floor, 5 of 6 from the line. So it's been a clean sheet.
Yep.
15-point Lopes lead.
Defend without fouling. That's the task right now.
That's exactly what Thomas is looking for, a whistle.
And he gets it.
He got his whistle.
He got it.
They got Nana with that one. Nana hands on head, frustrated. That's 3. That's 3 on Nana. You're almost not cool if you don't have 3 or more fouls at this point. I mean, you kind of feel left out.
Kind of do. And you watch Micah Thomas, the way he plays the game, he's very adroit at drawing contact, at drawing whistles. Very cagey, savvy offensive player. He's got that grimace going. He's leaning his body into contact. Gets the whistle, gets the ball up on the rim.
So watching that replay was interesting. It looked like Nana, I guess you're saying it was his body. There was no swinging of the arm that made contact, but I guess they're saying the body.
Yeah, it'd be body contact.
Further to the hardwood.
And again, it's the offense
14-point lead.
into these bodies and creating.
Now 13-point lead.
That's what smart offensive players do, especially on a whistle.
If you had that minus 16 and a half, you kind of worried right now. You got time.
Grand Canyon puts the ball more with the miss. Nana tries a tip in. Comes up empty. The Lopes will get another opportunity.
GCU ball.
The last 10 from the floor. It's true. NCAA tournament bound 4 of 6 years. Beat St. Mary's in the opening round a couple of years ago.
Remains their signature triumph of the Bryce Drew era. Ooh.
That was level.
Held on to the basketball. They're going to work together on that one. Let's see. Officiating crew gets together. Let's see if they turn this one over. Saying the ball got blocked. We'll go with the jump ball. That'll mean Demons basketball.
I think that's the correct call for this.
I got a hand on it.
The scoreboard might suggest this is a comfortable lead, but there's nothing comfortable about the way this game is felt. Got to grind through it.
Just over 4 minutes left.
Spectacular and quick hitting moments. people running a marathon in
Bucket.
quicksand.
Okay.
That triple pulls them closer. This is why it feels like nothing is quite disappeared.
10-point lead.
Adegbola with the three. The Houstonian went to Florida prep at Montverde Academy. They have great athletics, baseball, and basketball, and soccer as well for young men. Long
Bucket.
distance. There's a lid on the bucket. Imagine that. Nana with the rebound. Stromer for three.
Nope.
Short. Nana tried to keep it alive, couldn't do so.
Did see you back with the advantage?
He finds his automatic score.
Bucket. Yo, this man, Michael Williams, is an automatic bucket.
22 for Thomas.
Oh, Thomas, my bad. Michael Williams left for GCU.
Northwestern State. Timeout for GCU. Regrouping. Trying to get on the same page.
Yo, this comeback might happen. It's only only an 8-point game now.
Downtown Las Vegas, a sports oasis awaits. Stadium Swim, the ultimate outdoor amphitheater, built for the ultimate sports fan, with a colossal screen that brings the game closer than ever. Reserve a daybed, private cabana, or lounge in the center of it all. 6 pools to dive into as the game heats up. And the best part, there's never an off-season. Open 365 days a year. Stadium Swim, it's always spectator season.
Every idea you love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
Don't forget, tomorrow we will be on at 5 p.m. Eastern 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, we got a couple of great efforts from Jaden Henley. One, that pirouetting layup where how did he get that ball over the rim the way he did? Great spatial awareness by Jaden Henley and a great ability to drive the basket through traffic. And if that weren't acrobatic enough, how about Jaden Henley get downhill on a stationary defense? Look at that. That's the benefit of having a 6'7" point guard, folks. You get him going downhill and bad things are going to happen.
Poster maker that time, certainly, as he climbed up the ladder using what looked to be some just good old-fashioned clean GCU air and then maybe a back or two of an opposing player.
Yeah, this is one of those games when Jaden Henley, after it's over, he calls his family and friends and has them tape ESPN, because you know you're getting on the highlight reel with that dunk.
7-0 run. 3 of their last 3 for the visitors. There's the resume tonight for Henley. Talking about his ability to impact the game, and we have seen it time and time again. While we talk about those that have been asked to step up and maybe grow their game a little bit, just keep doing what you're doing, Jaden Henley. And coming in, averaging 16, 5 boards, a couple of assists, shooting 45% from the floor, 80% from the line. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. A lot of juice in that player, a lot of electricity.
Only 2 minutes tonight for Henley. If he loses it only for a moment. They pick screen.
Nice bucket.
From Makai, and he drops it home. Yeah. Nice pick from Effie.
Very nice series for GCU. You can see F.A. Demerol helping out his teammates, setting a nice pick. And now we got to travel against Northwestern State. Little confusion among the Demons.
That'll frustrate Coach Rick Cabrera for sure. Just when you get a little bit closer, you get a bucket on the other end, and then you give the ball back.
Yep.
Interesting. It was literally a Macy's Day Parade step. I mean, he was walking 3 or 4 times. Just was just cuddling and loving on the basketball as he walked with it. Makai, short. Effie trying to get there. Couldn't do so. Good effort by the big fella.
Back to a 10-point lead, though. Or what's to say? Can they cut the deficit?
Scores. That's 24.
You know, all that, the little chirping that Caleb Shaw did to the bench got a tee. You could have very, very easily done that to Micah Thomas there.
22 points for Thomas.
He's feeling it now.
4 players in double digits for the Lopes. No one close to that 22-point mark, though. And they again taking matters into his own hands, trying to answer back.
Now here's Micah Thomas shaking Dusty Stromer, drains it, and he is talking to him. Right in front of the referee. Man, all you want is consistency right there.
Absolutely. It's all you want. I think what happens, they let the shackles off late in the game. They take into account the emotion where the emotion isn't, ironically enough, taken into account when you've got crazy student section. I would think, if anything, you would expect as an official visiting players to chirp a little bit just to try and counteract the crowd.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's intimidating. And I think you made a great point. A couple of key free throws. And again, the great night continues. It's, what, 9 of 10 from the line for Henley?
Oh.
15 points. Have a tiny bit of empathy for those that might chirp a little bit. That crowd's on you. Into the corner. That's kudos, by the way, to all of you.
Showtime.
That's a one.
Now, had he corralled that loose ball smoothly, we might have seen an all-time kind of windmill dunk. But you know what? The Lopes will take the and one.
This was just as pretty for my money in a unique way. How'd he do this?
Yeah. He's just got a lot of strength. That ball does not get dislodged from him easy. Nice play from Jaden.
18 points, 11 attempts at the line, 10 makes. GCU now 28 free throw makes. Northwestern
GCU trying to close this game out.
Differences in the game.
Yeah, Jaden Henley's been absolutely terrific in the second half here, as you pointed out, but more specifically from the free throw line, he's made 10 of his 11 shots.
Trying to put this game to bed, but there's a lot of work to be done right around the Thanksgiving holiday. You got Utah, you've got Iowa or Ole Miss. Challenges. Oh, Utah with a tough loss recently. It was Cal Poly, correct?
It was at home at Huntsman. Who would have ever thought that? It's been a crazy year in college basketball. We've seen life at the top. You've seen life at the top. You've covered some games at the top of the sport. Below that upper echelon, there is just bad parity in college basketball.
Hunger Games for everybody else is what you're saying.
That's exactly what it is.
Anyway, it's a wonderful challenge. And, of course, we want to see you whenever the team is within this building. We want to see you here. If you can get a seat, make some plans. Go ahead and plan ahead. Through the holidays, make some plans. An aggressive pass, turn.
Too hard on the pass. Leading to a turnover.
And as you pointed out there, and I really agree with what you said earlier, I think the refs should really let the players express themselves a little bit. Trash talking is such a fundamental part of the sport of basketball. But more to the point, what they're doing is very emotional. It's very physical. There's got to be some place to go with that energy if you're a player. It's why I feel like taunting penalties in the NFL are absurd. Now, there are lines you don't cross.
Agreed. Agreed, the officiating crew telling Jumuan, like, you gave us no choice. You were attached to the player defensively like Velcro. You gave us no choice on that one.
That's right.
Tend to agree. So Henry says, I'll go right back to the line, and maybe when I step away, I'll have 20. He's got 19. For his season high in the game, he's gotten there. For sure. He's got a 20-point game, his Grand Canyon high.
Really like the way he has taken control of the entire evening.
He's edging closer to 900 collegiate points. Henley is.
Oh! Off the bank!
Uses the glass that time.
Took it to the bank with that one.
Jumawan has 14 points on the night.
Yeah, there is no conceivable way he was trying to bank that shot from that location on the floor. But you're never going to admit that. All right, so next week's a big week for the Lopes, as we have been talking about the Acrisure Classic in Palm Desert, the Coachella Valley. GCU taking on Utah. You can see that on CBS Sports. That's a big-time matchup. Then they're going to play either Iowa or Ole Miss on Wednesday. Couple of big-time tests for the Lopes.
Taking a peek at a clock issue, the officiating crew down on the floor. By the way, just a quick update from Henley as both teams are in their huddle right now. There's number 10. He has had an incredible night. And you talked about it, but just to remind you, he had 2 points in the first half, 18 in the second.
And just his aggressiveness, he has shown a lot of leadership, a ton of it.
Well, you asked for it. That's what I love about you saying that. You wanted to see it. It's got to be fun as someone who cares about these players, and you know them very well, to see him kind of spread his wings like that.
Yeah, well, listen, and what we have seen from Jaden Henley so far in a very small sample size, very gifted at driving the basket. He's got great size, great verticality, real good strength, and he's got a lot of trickery with the basketball. All pays off around the rim for him.
No MVPs 5 games in, but he would be the winner of that MVP.
Hey! Hey!
There you go with the home run ball. Love to see teams exploit trapping defenses like that. Very confident pass from F.A. Demerol. Went right over the top of the defense. Jaden Henley putting on a show tonight.
And good night, Northwestern State. 22 points for Jaden. His finest hour as a Lope. Into the corner. Didn't use the glass that time, so it doesn't go in. Thomas has had an incredible night. Beautiful dish.
Oh, but misses them.
What a gorgeous pass that.
And one.
Foul on the floor, not in the act of shooting.
So here he is breaking deep. Nice pass from F.A. Demerol. Jaden Henley going up strong. He almost got the idea that J.C. Riley thought that maybe Jaden Henley was going to turn around and take that ball back out and milk some clock. Not tonight.
Points in the second half for Henley. 12 of 13 on the night from the line. I'll have a quick conversation with him. Cade will chat him up. The early most valuable player of this Grand Canyon team. And there will be others that will take that moniker from him soon, and that's what you want. Bench played well tonight.
That's going to be it.
They got the memo.
Grand Canyon.
33 to 15, they outscored their foes. Demerol had 11 points.
Taking a 13-point win.
Very good tonight.
Yep. 15 assists, only 12 turnovers. That's a good number for a college basketball team.
And that will do it. GCU victorious 85-72 over Northwestern State.
And a step in the right direction.
I believe so. I think this was a sturdy effort. I think they finished emphatically what you want to see. There weren't any real late scares. They didn't let this thing get out of hand. I think Bryce Drew will put this in the, not only in the win column, but in the definite positive building for the future kind of column.
Yeah, and it's interesting talking about Owasu Anane there. Had 8 points and 12 rebounds. And dare I say he did it a little bit quietly tonight in the shadows of Jaden Henley, who had 22 points, 12 of 13 from the line. Henley also had 4 assists. No one had more assists, that's interesting, than Henley.
How about that? And then as we talked about before the game began, how about a couple of bounce-back efforts from guys who had lost their spots in the starting lineup?
Kate is with Jaden Henley. Guys, go for it.
All right, thank you very much. Well, first and foremost, what's it mean for the team to be back in the win column?
I mean, it means everything to us. I mean, obviously, we know we dropped one here, and we know how important it is to protect home court, so we wanted to come out here and do that exactly tonight.
And that you did. What was the difference maker for you? I mean, really all game you were someone they could count on. But to go out there, 22 points, 20 of them coming in the second half. What led to that?
I mean, for me personally, I mean, the first half, obviously, I picked up a quick 2, but, I mean, I'm just here to do whatever my team takes, like, or whatever my team needs, I'm sorry. But I'm out here just to win. I want to win so bad, and it means everything for me, so.
You can hear the passion, and then today you really saw that from you on the court with those spectacular plays, assists, really being there for your team. What's it mean to you to be someone this early in the season that your teammates can count on?
I mean, it means everything to me. I mean, it's all the work I put in throughout the years, all the summer, and my teammates trusted me. And obviously, like, I mean, our team, we're one big family. Everybody hangs out with each other. We love each other. So, I mean, to see each other succeed and obviously, like, how happy they are for me out there, it means a lot. So.
We have talked a bit on this broadcast that Thanksgiving is just around the corner. You guys obviously have 2 big games first, but you get to return to Southern California where your family will be. What's the week look like for you as you connect with your family?
I mean, it's obviously always fun to play in front of my family, especially being that close home. Especially being that close to home. So, I mean, it means a lot for us to go out there, you know what I'm saying?
Well, in the meantime, I think your family here at GCU wants to celebrate you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All
right, 85-72, GCU victorious, yo.
They win by a score of 85-72 over Northwestern State. We're going to take a quick break here. When we come back, though, so much to talk about tonight. So hang tight. We'll be right back.
It can feel overwhelming. Fear, confusion.
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and call it a night here. Once again, GCU victorious 85-72. I want to say thank you all for hanging out with me. We will be back on tomorrow. I think we do college football at 12 noon, and then we'll have college basketball at 5 p.m. So we got Mercyhurst versus Central Connecticut State in college football from the Northeast Conference. And then we have UC Santa Barbara versus Nevada in the Mountain West. So we got college football and basketball for y'all tomorrow. So gonna be a nice sports-filled day. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for hanging out. Thank y'all to CSN for always providing the amazing content for us to bring out to our communities. And without further ado, I hope y'all have an amazing night, man. I love y'all. Peace.